Welcome back to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and Bill's here. And I'm glad because we're doing a really fun blind flight. Super excited for this one.
I haven't drank Ardbeg in a while.
I know, and we love Ardbeg, we just haven't drank it in a while.
This was a recommendation from
one of our patrons. Yep, one of our patrons recommended this, and we've also had other requests for more Scotch videos. We haven't done them in a while just because they generally don't get a lot of views.
Oh, we wanted to do it.
But we wanted to do it, so we're going to do it regardless of views or not, because we're just here to drink whiskey and have fun, and that's what it's about. So, if you guys like this, be sure to hit the like button, and if you're here and you're new, be sure to hit subscribe. I'm really excited for this blind, because I want to know what's going to come out on top.
And it smells like a campfire in here.
It smells phenomenal. I love it. So, take it in. It's wafting in our faces. It's delicious. Okay, so I'll tell you the first two bottles we have. You can tell the other three.
Sure, that works.
All right, so what we've gotten is Blind Flight, which Bill poured them and labeled them on the bottom, and then I mixed them around and labeled them on the top, so we have no clue what is where or whatever.
Yep, they definitely look different.
Yeah, they do.
As I said, a couple of these should stand out. But...
They should, but I don't really know. Like, I mean, I think I know which one I like the best, but...
Okay,
so
what bottles we got?
Okay, so we have the tin, Ardbeg tin. I was like, wait.
Ardbeg tin. What's the proof of that one?
Ardbeg tin is probably, what, 80? I don't know. Actually, it is 90, let's see here. 92 proof.
92 proof.
92 proof.
Yeah, Scotch just puts percentage on there, don't they? They don't like to put proof.
That's okay. I can do math really fast, generally. I think I'm interested in this one just because this is the first bottle I ever bought you.
Yep.
Ever.
Yep.
Because it was
That's
10
probably
years.
that bottle.
It probably is. Okay, so next bottle I have is Uigeadail. Ardbeg.
Oh, you got
Uigeadail. Uigeadail. I think that's probably my favorite.
Oogie is my favorite.
It might be my favorite too.
I hope it wins, but we'll find out. But that one's also...
Oh yeah, what's the proof on that one?
What is that? 108.4.
Well, that does make a difference. Cask strength Scotch is fire.
108.4.
Wow. Okay,
so
next one.
Then we got Wee Beastie, the 5-year-old.
It's the baby.
It's the 5-year-old. So that one's, what is that? 90. Wow, I can't do math. 94.8.
Just round up.
94.8. Then we got the Corryvreckan. This one's a high proof, 51 or 57.1%.
Oh.
So what is that?
114.2.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's where I was saying these two should stand out for proof.
You never know.
And then we have the NO, which this is the average drinker one. So if you can.
Oh, it's mine.
That one's actually etched. I don't know if you can see it on the bottom or not. We're trying.
We need
maybe. But
we gotta adjust our camera. It's really...
Yeah. This one is 93.2. 93.2, I think. Something like that. 46.6. So yeah, that's what we got. You ready to do this?
I'm excited.
Let's move these bottles out of the way so I can see your pretty face.
Aw, that was really sweet of you. That's sweet. These smell like honey and fire.
Oh.
I mean, honey and like a fire pit. It smells good.
You got those over there? Let's do this.
Some of these are like super light.
Yeah. Or as she says, pea water.
I'm like, oh, that looks like pea water. It's probably gonna be super young.
Yeah.
But Scotch is different.
No, yeah, because it's using used barrels.
Yeah.
So let's start at 1 and cheers this.
All right, here we go. Thank you guys. Cheers to you.
Ding.
Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for subscribing, liking,
and
commenting.
It smells like peat. There you go. Done. I'm done.
This one actually smells like super rich honey.
It smells very sweet.
Honeysuckle.
Yeah, honeysuckle.
Rich honeysuckle, sweet, syrupy.
You know what's weird though? With the single malt barley, I guess, I don't know if it's, Wee Beastie's only 5 years old, but I don't know which one's Wee Beastie, but I don't get kind of like the barnyardy smell that I get out of like bourbons and stuff.
Never gotten that. I think it's because of the malt.
Well, you have single malts bourbon, or single malt
Whiskey.
American single malts too.
Yeah, but this just smells different. It's the peat. Okay, what always amazes me with Ardbeg is that you don't get super peatiness on the nose.
Oh yeah, you do. I think it's one of the highest peated.
Yeah, but to me, I can smell, it's like masked by this sweet honeysuckle. Vanilla honeysuckle.
Sweet, but I get a
fruity.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say the palate was sweet, but I get a little bit of bitterness on the end. Mm-hmm. Slight bitterness.
It's sweet, but not overly sweet, actually.
No.
It smells way sweeter on the nose. I like it.
It's crazy that like just that campfire smell. It definitely puts people off, and people do not like it. It's an acquired thing.
It is.
Either hate it or you love it. There's no in between.
There's not.
But it's delicious.
It is. It really is good. And that's what actually got me into drinking whiskey. If you guys don't know the story, the first bottle of whiskey I ever liked, was Ardbeg Dark Cove.
Dose.
So good.
This one's colored definitely different.
Yeah, it's not pea water. Smell it.
Ooh.
This one smells like it has like hints of like a redder fruit. It's still got a little bit of honey, like a little bit of peat to it. It's got like a red apple with the apple peel though, a red apple peel. Let's taste it.
I don't get a whole bunch of proof.
It's way less sweet than the first one. That is like not sweet at all, really. It's got like a light sweetness. It has a little bit of bitterness to it, but it's not bad. It's still good.
Yeah, it is very good. I don't get that. I got more bitterness out of one.
Yeah, but this has the thing about this one.
One
is
was
that
definitely sweeter.
Two actually has like it's not. I think one had a little bit more brininess to it. This is like actually more like. I got some bacon.
Yeah, I can see bacon out of that.
Like salted bacon.
There is one of
salt.
these bottles that I have gotten bacon out of before, and I'm curious if it's that one.
This I got a little bit of bacon and sea salt,
Yep.
like more like meatiness.
Yeah.
Compared to sweet, it was not.
And
sweet.
I do get that out of one of these bottles in particular.
So that's what I got out of this. It actually tasted good. It was just
like it.
So much more different than glass one.
It's not as sweet as one.
So weird.
It's really good.
I've actually heard people say like Scotch is meaty and they
Solid
taste
mark.
bacon and things like that, and I never tasted that until like right this moment.
You got it out of.
Oh, the Octomores.
Yeah,
I have
12.3 I think
I
is
think
the
so.
bacon meatiness.
2 though definitely had that salty. It had like sea salt and bacon.
Oh yeah, right there.
Whoa.
That's the spot.
That's super balanced. It's super balanced
That's
on the nose.
Oh, and we didn't say these are all Ardbeg standard offerings. No special ones. These are all Ardbeg standard offerings you can find anywhere.
That's good. It's sweet, balanced, vanilla, fruit. Honeysuckle again. I get the honeysuckle. Maybe a little bit of like apricot, wildflowers, and then like this dark brininess to it.
Are you get that? Is that dark brininess like a sherry kind of?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that shoot. It's like a red. It's like a red fruit. Like a. Whoa, that's so weird.
Uigeadail.
Right up front on that one. So like right up front on the palate on that one, it's sweet and like has like a red fruit aspect to it, like a plum, maybe a little bit of apple. But then on the back end, it's actually a little bit drier, a little bit more like meaty.
The proof's higher than these others, but it's not crazy high at all. I think it's a perfect proof.
It's good. This is good and balanced.
That's really good.
That's like I'm not gonna say my favorite, but obvi.
That's really good.
It's way darker than the other two.
Yeah, it is.
I need a sip of water. I need to get a sip of water.
You're not gonna get the peat flavor out of your mouth. Yeah. So funny thing is, we were batch recording videos. This had to be the last one of those.
I was like, this definitely has to. Luckily, though, I'm not actually.
Oh.
Like sometimes when I record, I get a little tipsy, and then I didn't know this.
This smells really good too.
I think it's gonna. Whoa,
It doesn't.
Sloshing
It's
over.
definitely different than number 3.
whoa! I like that one. This is more
It's
of
really
a.
good.
This smells like a hardcore vanilla bean. That's super like a vanilla bean. That smells like summer in a glass right there. That smells good.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's good.
Would you say? I would almost say that's like a bourbon drinker's scotch.
Yes.
That likes peated scotch.
Agreed. It's sweet. It has.
I don't think it's finished. I think there's only one of these that's finished, and that's the Uigeadail. Which
But
makes
also,
me
it
think
has
it's
a little
this
bit
one.
of. It does have a little bit of like.
It's got some proof.
It does. I think it could be finished.
I don't think it is.
It's probably not. That's so many flavors in it. Like I'm getting.
That's really good.
My mind is like going crazy with flavors right
I
now.
want to.
That has more
Can we
proof.
look at bottles?
No.
Okay.
Let's just finish it and pick
Okay.
them. Like that's really good though. It has a little more proof than the others.
It definitely does.
It does have more proof, and it's actually really good.
That's phenomenal.
That's so good.
That's
Okay.
really good.
Like all the flavors in that are so good. It's mind blowing. Like vanilla bean. There's even like some hints of caramel, which is shocking because I usually don't get that on a Scotch at all.
Yeah, that's why
like,
that's why I kind of went with the bourbon drinkers Scotch.
Yeah, because it's like it definitely has like that vanilla bean aspect that I love about like bourbon.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's been a while since I think the only Scotch we probably I might have on a live stream. I might have had some Octomore, but
that is honey butterscotch. Honey butterscotch peat.
Ooh, that's really good.
It's super sweet on the nose. Incredibly.
It smells similar to one.
Yeah, it does. It smells even sweeter than one.
It smells older though. Like go back to one. One smells a little sharper.
Yep.
Than
This
5.
5
is rounded.
More rounded, yes.
And not bitter.
Very sweet, like I thought it would be.
I don't think it's crazy sweet. That's a really good bottle. Whatever that is.
It's really good.
I think I have a guess at what each one of these bottles is.
We don't need to guess.
I just think I have a guess. But...
I got a ranking already, mentally. And I don't think they're going to change much.
I have somewhat of a ranking.
All right. So
I think I have a couple I need to figure out.
we're going to do a second time through off camera.
Yeah, we're gonna take
because
a quick break.
we get super long-winded if we... I spilled some stuff and then I started painting, like finger painting on the table. I was like drawing pictures on the table, ADD and all. Okay, so what we're gonna do is off camera, we're gonna figure out our favorites, rank them, and then we're gonna come back and tell you the winners.
Yes.
Woohoo! I can't wait to figure out what these are. All right, we have our final ranking, and actually, for once, we picked the same thing.
Same exact order.
We did, and we didn't know we picked the same one. I was like, oh, this is mine. And he's like, this is mine. I'm like, exact same thing. Pick the exact same thing. I know that like the top 2 were very close for me, but they're both very good.
I think the first 2 stood out, and we were kind of going back and forth between them. And I think the next 2 kind of were
paired together.
Yeah, and then
the
one was
last
just
one,
down there.
it's not our favorite. I mean, it's drinkable. It's just not my
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah.
It's not bad. It's just.
I mean,
if you're introducing someone to peated Scotch, that's a good one.
I don't know.
If they would like Ardbeg.
I think one is Wee Beastie, like our last place. I think it's Wee Beastie. And if 5, which is our 4th place, so last place is Wee Beastie, and our 4th place is Ardbeg 10, which I think they are. I don't think there's too much of a price difference between those. I'd rather just go with the 10.
Yeah, that's a good truth. That's a good thing to say.
I mean, your most expensive is the Uigeadail, and then I think the Corryvreckan and the An Oa.
Okay.
So
anyhow, all right, let's figure out what these are. I'm excited.
let's do it.
All
So last place, number 1, which I thought was Wee Beastie.
I think it's Wee Beastie too,
Yep.
and it is
Wee Beastie.
It's Wee Beastie.
Wee Beastie.
I've heard people actually make really good cocktails with the
I
Wee Beastie.
bet that's a good cocktail one.
Yeah, that's.
Yep.
Ardbeg
that's where
always
I
puts
kind of
out
got
these-
that bitterness to it.
Yeah.
And then where I said the rounded edges to it, I think is this next one, which is 4th place,
Is a.
Ardbeg 10.
I agree with you. It definitely had a little bit softer edges.
Yep.
Softer edges for sure.
So like I said, I don't think there's too much of a price difference. I just buy the 10.
Holy God. Okay, glass 2 is, third place, but it is super oily.
So
Like, it's the oiliest thing I've seen.
3rd place is glass 2.
Which is D.
And like I said,
An Oa.
I know my Ardbeg apparently.
Oh. I always want to call it An Oa.
No.
An Oa.
An Oa.
An Oa. In second place is
place.
Corryvreckan.
Glass 4.
It's probably Corryvreckan.
I think it's Corryvreckan.
See?
Corryvreckan. Yep.
Corryvreckan. That means in first place is our favorite Uigeadail.
Which of course is the most expensive one.
Ardbeg Uigeadail.
And that's glass 3.
Yep. Ardbeg. So, I'll say the final ranking.
Yep.
Ardbeg Uigeadail.
Uigeadail.
Uigeadail. Corryvreckan.
Yep.
An Oa. 10. And Wee Beastie.
Yep.
These are all great, actually. I like them. They could serve different purposes, but I'm going to go with Uigeadail
I
today.
mean, most of the time when I'm drinking Ardbeg, I will go to the Uigeadail and Corryvreckan.
For sure.
Anytime I'm drinking them. Every once in a while the 10. I usually don't touch the An Oa or Wee Beastie too often.
An Oa, I used An Oa one time to make this espresso
the
coffee
espresso
drink.
thing, yeah.
It
That
was
was really
good.
That was really
It was like an espresso martini with
You found that on Ardbeg's
Yeah,
Instagram or something like that.
Ardbeg's Instagram is really cool because they'll put like good cocktails. I normally like to drink my whiskey neat, but sometimes I like to try the cocktails they put on there, and that was really good. It was like chocolatey smoke. It was so good.
You know what's a perfect time for this video coming out? Because I think, if I remember right, the committee releases of the Ardbeg Day bottles usually come out around March, April.
Oh.
And then the actual Ardbeg Day bottles come out June 6th-ish, somewhere around in there is Ardbeg Day. So yeah, all the committee editions, like there's a few back there, they all come out early spring, which are the cash strength versions of them.
That's the stuff.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. That's the fire.
Yeah.
That's the money right there. All right.
I'm curious to see what this year's going to be because I don't know what it is.
The last few years haven't been our favorite.
Yeah.
Like we've tried
We
them
haven't
at
bought
bars,
them.
but we haven't bought them. So
I did not like Punk.
I
Scorch
did.
was all right.
I liked them both.
Yeah. Black was good. We had a committee of Black. We have
yeah.
a committee of Drum. We have regular Groove's good. I wish I had another bottle of Grooves. We have some Kelpie, some Dark Cove. Yeah.
Dark Cove.
Dark Cove's good. Kelpie's really good too. But
Okay.
Anyway, rambling on.
We're rambling. So these are our favorites. Let us know if
Well, they're not favorites.
No, our favorites
favorites
in
of
this
the
lineup
standard releases.
of the standard releases. Let us know what you guys think. If you've tried these, if you like peated scotch, if you don't, we're always curious. Let us know. If you want to see more scotch videos, let us know too. We'll try to weave them in. I really do like scotch, so let us know. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching and for supporting the channel. I'm Dara,
I'm Bill.
and we hope you guys have a good day.